The actions of Donald Trump and his supporters following his 2020 election loss top the U.S. Supreme Court's agenda in the next 2 weeks in cases involving his bid to avoid prosecution for trying to undo his defeat and an attempt by a man indicted in the Capitol attack to escape a charge that Trump also faces. The two cases assume even greater prominence as Trump campaigns to return to the White House as the Republican candidate challenging Democratic President Joe Biden in the November 5 U.S. election. The justices on Tuesday hear arguments in an appeal by Joseph Fisher, who was indicted on 7 charges following the Jan. 6, 2021, Capitol riot including corruptly obstructing an official proceeding, congressional certification of Biden's victory over Trump. They then hear arguments on April 25 in Trump's assertion of presidential immunity from prosecution. The court has not yet directly addressed issues related to Jan. 6, said Erwin Chemerinsky, Dean of the University of California, Berkeley School of Law. But Fisher and Trump so clearly raise issues arising from Jan. 6. Trump took numerous steps to try to reverse his 2020 loss. His false claims of widespread voting fraud helped fuel the attack on the Capitol as Congress met to certify Biden's victory. Trump and his allies also devised a plan to use false electors from key states to thwart certification. Federal prosecutors brought obstruction charges against about 350 of the roughly 1,400 people charged in the Capitol attack, including Fisher and Trump. A Supreme Court ruling dismissing the charge against Fisher could make it more complicated, but not impossible, to make the charge stick against Trump, according to experts. The charge carries a sentence of up to 20 years in prison, though Jan. 6 defendants convicted of obstruction have received far lesser sentences.